Hi, today we are going to talk about designating ground targets with Viper's helmet mounted sight. In situations like close air support, it is superior method to the targeting pod, with its limited field of view, which makes finding a specific target on a short notice rather difficult. Instead, with the helmet, all it takes is to look outside the cockpit and designate what you see. In order to use the helmet sight as air-to-ground designator, first we need to enter the air-to-ground master mode, then select air-to-ground weapons with visual mode of delivery, DTOS for bombs and VIS for Mavericks. That will automatically place the sensor of interest to the HUD. If not, you need to do it manually. And then we need to transfer the designation authority to the helmet sight with target management switch forward long. It will be symbolized with this rectangular symbol around the central cross, and from now on we can designate items on the ground, geographical features, other points of interest with TMS forward short. Pressing it will leave the designation on the ground. You can refine it with the help of a radar cursor. Once you are happy, you can use it for other purposes. First such purpose would be creating a mark point for further reference or acquiring geographical data from it. You can select mark. As you can see, it's already pre-selected as taking the input from the HUD because we are in the visual mode. Then we transfer designation authority to the helmet. This time it's being marked with a circle. Then we point to area of interest. That red smoke looks important, and TMS forward to place the designation. You can refine it, and once you're happy, second TMS forward short will actually mark the area and populate the steer point data with relevant coordinates. From now on, when you want to return to that point, you have to select waypoint 26 and the navigation will point you there. It's marked with a ramp, which is ordinary steer point we just created. You can escape this mode by selecting TMS aft. That will transfer the designation authority and make the HUD a source of interest as it was in the beginning. In order to drop bombs, we use the same procedure. We have the bomb selected. Remember to select release angle 0 unless you want to perform a pop-up attack. DTOS selected, HUD as a SOI. We transfer the designation to the helmet. Let's say we place the designator there, we can refine it. As you can see, we have the azimuth steering line. Now we can use the DTOS as CCRP. The symbology and the weapon employment will be the same. If you have targeting pod, you can further refine the selected location. However, remember that once you place the SOI to the TGP, it will drift. So you need to quickly, after selecting, you need to quickly move or create a point or area track to hold the TGP at the spot of the original helmet designation before it drifts too late and the designation is gone. In order to escape this mode, you need to select the HUD as SOI and then TMS aft. First drops the ground designation and returns to the helmet as a designator, and another TMS aft returns to the HUD as both SOI and the designation source. Mavericks are a little bit more difficult because their seeker sensor is only a small cone pointing forward of your jet, which creates some problems. Standard designation with the target somewhere in front of us is similar. So first we are in the HUD as SOI, transfer the designation to the helmet. As you can see that the Maverick is already following my head movements. Then we designate the area that interests us. Again, we can refine it, and once you are happy, select TMS forward once more. That will slave the Maverick seeker to that point and create and transfer your control over to the Maverick view. Now we can move it around, select the parameters. Once you are happy, you can lock the target as usual. Yes, and here you can see that the circle is the point of the Maverick seeker view. You can always return to the original designation with TMS aft. Maverick will snap to it again. And if you want to leave that mode altogether, you need to select the HUD with display management switch forward, and then you have to drop the original location with target management switch aft. And you are again in the helmet. You can drop the helmet, return to HUD. What would happen if you are to designate the target for the Maverick that is high off bore side, behind the cone of the seeker? Let's try it out. So helmet, designation, and we transfer the Maverick. It cannot go that far. As you can see, the seeker hits the limit and stays there. And even if you maneuver around, the seeker won't get any closer. It's tied to that location. So once we are turned towards our new point of interest enough so that we are within the Maverick cone, we need to select TMS aft once more, and the seeker will snap to the original designation. And from now on we can proceed with Maverick selection, target designation, and launch as before. And again, we can snap, we can drop the mode at all. Sometimes people say that Viper is ill-suited for closer support, that it's built around pre-planned steer points. As you can see, that's not entirely true. It is as capable in closer support and visual target engagement as Hornet or other modules. It's just the logic behind the system operation and target designation is slightly more involved. It requires additional steps, but it is well integrated and as powerful as in the other modules. Thanks for watching and see you next time.